My first guest for today comes to us from Microba, a company that is celebrating their listing on the ASX after successfully raising $30 million. The team at Microba are looking to uncover new health insights with simple at-home sampling kits to understand your gut biome, which can have a series of benefits. As they say, we are what we eat. Here to tell us all about Microba and the business, and why the company is emerging in the sector, to elaborate on some of the recent milestones as well, is CEO Dr. Luke Reid. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Wonderful to be here.
Mate, it's a very exciting time. Can you provide a little bit of an overview for those who might not understand the gut biome as well of some of us, and about what Microba is up to at the moment?
Well, I love that you are what you eat. But I'll tell you something that you might not know about yourself. You're actually more microbial than you are human. So there's more microbial cells that make up our bodies than there are human cells. And the majority of those organisms live in your gut. They're vital to our health. We couldn't live without them. And over the past 4 years, we've been building a world-leading microbiome company to unlock that market opportunity and improve healthcare. And we're now on the cusp of establishing a dominant global position in both microbiome testing and in therapeutic development of the microbiome to advance healthcare.
It's absolutely incredible to think about how far we've come within science, especially in the medical field. And I understand there's benefits including mental health and other physical things as well. Can you just run us through some of the benefits of that knowledge, of knowing your gut biome and understanding it, I suppose?
Yeah, absolutely. It goes far beyond just the GI tract. So these organisms are producing millions of compounds that act not only locally in the gut, but systemically throughout the body to act on all kinds of organs, from your heart, cardiovascular system, through to your brain, through the vagal nerve. And we've actually just recently been awarded a large grant in that space, together with some collaborators in mental health and cognitive performance.
Oh, fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about that initial public offering. Why IPO? Why now?
So it's a perfect time for us now because we've really validated that we can deliver global microbiome testing services with distribution partners that we've hand-selected to work with. So we're working with Europe's largest pathology company, SynLab. They're essentially the Sonic healthcare equivalent of Europe. And now we're expanding that model internationally. So that's a key part of our growth and perfectly times us for this IPO. On the other side of our business, we've been building this large, unique data bank and then discovering novel therapies. And we have our first therapy entering the clinic later this year. So a perfect time for us to accelerate the growth of the business through this IPO.
Fantastic. So can you tell us a bit about Ginkgo Bioworks and that investment there?
Sure, that's a very exciting recent deal that we executed. Ginkgo Bioworks are a Boston-based synthetic biology leader. They're New York Stock Exchange listed. They have a market cap of around $5.5 billion. They're essentially seeking to become the Google of biology in organizing the world's biological code and making it useful. They have some really big partners in Roche and Bayer, some outstanding shareholders, including Bill Gates' private investment fund Cascade, together with Viking, Bailey Gifford, and a range of others. And what we've done is we've brought together our therapeutics platform, the ability to find these key organisms that differentiate health and disease to develop novel therapies, together with what they call their Ginkgo Foundry, which is a highly automated, large-scale synthetic and industrial biology facility based in Boston. So that's going to accelerate a drug development program to address 3 key autoimmune conditions in partnership.
Very cool. So can you explain the recent executed program with the Department of Defense? I understand you guys had a bit of dealing on that side of the fence as well.
Absolutely. So together with collaborators and led by one of our co-founders, Professor Gene Tyson, we've been awarded this grant with the Department of Defense. And what we're doing is developing a highly valuable data set on a large cohort of soldiers and linking the gut microbiome to cognitive performance and mental health. So what we will uncover out of that program, we believe, is a range of therapeutic opportunities to improve both cognitive performance and key mental health issues, including anxiety and depression. So an incredibly unique and very valuable data set will be generated, and we think that's going to be very enticing for large multinational partners.
Yes, and it seems like the future is very bright for this kind of technology and obviously the science that goes into it as well. Are you breeding super soldiers, Dr. Luke? Is that what I'm hearing? Just kidding. No, it sounds fantastic. And of course, the mental health aspects that come along with all of this is very important as well. So I'm really excited to hear that you guys are touching on that. But I want to thank you so much for joining me on the program and unpacking what Microba is up to. And congratulations. All the best.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.